Joya Black in Robusto.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Vecto Reviews. Today we're taking a look at the Joya Black in Robusto, 5 1/4 by 50 stick. Looking real good. Seems like it's got a pretty dense pack. There's not a whole lot of give to it. Got a milk chocolate and barnyard aroma. Barnyard, what do I mean by that? You ever been to a farm? Kind of like that. So throw a Hershey bar scent, smell a Hershey bar when you're at a barn with a bunch of cows. Barnyard milk chocolate. All right, it's looking good. Slight tooth, real tight seams, can't even see them, and it looks like we got a big old double cap on here, and I'm worried about one leaf on it. Looks like it's wanting to lift, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna go ahead and V-cut this today, and I'm gonna V-cut away from that. So go ahead and get this thing cut up using the Calibri V-cutter. I really like this thing. It's real convenient, got weight to it, it just feels solid. It's razor sharp and it works well. So take a look at this. Go sideways with it, and boom, just like that. Perfect. Cool. Nice deep V-cut too. I like that. It's a little bit deeper than the Cigar V-cutters, which I prefer. The draw is real nice as well. It's just a straight Hershey's milk chocolate off the dry pot there. Interesting. It's real clean, short finished, about medium bodied, a natural sweetness. You get a deeper tobacco, an earth. You get a black pepper flavor with a little bit of a cayenne spice on the draw. The black pepper flavor bleeds into the finish, along with a very slight metallic note. That might just be me though. And that natural sweetness. Good start. Let's go on ahead and jump into this thing, and hopefully we've got a pleasant adventure ahead of us. All right, so just about 15 minutes in now. Smoke has gone quite oily. It leaves an oil slick in my mouth. There's also a cayenne spice that has joined the flavors that is lingering all the way through the finish, on the draw and through the finish. Very smooth smoke, but it's got just a little bit of a bite to it from the spice. I like that. The draw is perfect. I don't know if I mentioned that in the first update, but the draw is perfect. Other than the spice, the flavors have kind of they've just molded together much better, and it's just starting to become a very nice experience now. Medium bodied, smoke output is excellent. Not too much has changed other than that oil slick in the mouth and that spice coming up, and you get a little bit more of a tingle coming out of the retrohale. Let's cruise on down towards the second third and see what kind of flavorful pit stops we get along the way. All right, approaching the 45-minute mark. A decent change of flavors as we're coming into the second third. Ash fell off in about 1.25 inch chunk. The retrohale has gone from more of a lighter white pepper type spice through the retrohale into more of a deeper like cayenne kind of tingle. It's still on the mild side, but you definitely feel it to the retrohale. On the finish has gotten longer, and it's like if you ever had those Fig Newton cookies, that's almost what the finish turns into. You still got a little bit of that oil slick going on in the mouth, the mouthfeel. The smoke has cream texture, probably because of the oil, that type of oil slick type feeling it's given. Not so much a cream flavor. Leaving an oil slick on my lips too. Yeah, the draw flavors are just nice and mellow now. That little bit, you get that cedar note. Still got that little bit of that black pepper flavoring. Not flavoring, black pepper flavor. A little bit of sweetness. Then you just got a deep tobacco flavor just kind of hiding on the bottom of all those flavors going through. So far, so good. Let's get well into the band point and see what other kind of transitions we get. All right, about an hour, 5 minutes in now, just down to the band point. I'm gonna be smoking it here in a minute. Like a light switch. All that peppery zing or whatever through the retrohale, gone. Completely gone, coming through the nose. Flavor profile is in the middle of transitioning, that little bit of Fig Newton taste, that cookie taste on the finish. That's starting to go away. Starting to be replaced with more woody notes, more organic notes of flavor. That earthiness is starting to come up a little bit more now. I'm gonna go ahead and take this band off. I really like this band. And self-adhesive, that's the best way to do it. Share your Joya Black. It's got all their social media information on there. That's cool. Yeah. All the spice is gone. Got a little bit of that black pepper flavor still hanging around. That slight metallic type feeling is there still. It's not real intense, but it's just kind of there. The oiliness of the smoke is starting to die down. That little bit of creaminess to the smoke is still there. Other than that, smoke output's good. It's smoking just fine. Almost razor sharp burn. Ash is falling off in about 1 inch to 1.25 inch chunks at a time. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and nub it down and see if these flavors continue. All right. 1 hour. 45 minutes in. Exceptional smoke time for a Robusto. Then again, I smoke slow, so if it's designed to have a slow burn time, I am probably going to be the one that really gets the benefit. I'm talking 1 draw every minute and a half. So the final third towards the band point to the nub. Once I hit the band point, you had to puff it more often, every 15 to 30 seconds, and once it finally hit that new set of leaves in the final third, it took off smoking normally from there. Construction has been great. It's tight white ash, like I said, 1.25 inch chunks at a time. The spice, the black pepper gritty type spice came in at the band point, and it was murder on the retrohale for a while. That's been off and on up until this point. The flavors have slowly been diminishing. A little bit of a nuttiness has came in, and now it's just all starting to get washed out, and the smoke is getting hot. On the draw now, towards the end, it's just it's a bitter metallic type taste. The finish is real short. The end of the finish, it's still a little bit dessert-like, if that makes sense. It's got a richness to it, but it's not like a full-bodied richness. It's a mild richness, but it's there. It coats the palate. That oiliness came back in over the past 5 or 6 draws or so, and then the smoke just really coats the mouth really well. I do recommend. These are nice. Excellent smoke time. Excellent value for the money. I think you can find them sub $10 at most places. Don't quote me on that. Every area is different. I would purchase again. So anyway, this has been the Joya Black in Robusto. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and until next time, see y'all then.